Welcome to lesson 3. This one is all about multi-channel. When you see the Superboy, the Superboy, click on him for help. This lesson is about understanding and describing different forms of retail. This time round it's now about the channels, how they sell to customers. So it's about number 1, knowing multi-channel distribution, and then through these multi-channels, websites, shops, mail order catalogues, it's about how retailers offer a continuous customer experience and an understanding why it's good to be an omni-channel retailer. To make it simpler and to clarify what's needed, I've added an extra checklist. So this is throughout the entire lesson. These are all the things you're expected to do. So this will also appear at the end so that you know what you've got to tick off to know that you've completed the lesson. Multi-channel. Multi-channel is using more than one of the retail channels to sell through. For most retailers, this means selling in a physical store and online. Multi-channel retailing allows retailers to sell the same products to the same customers in the same way. The only difference is the medium the customer uses to interact with the retailer. Your task: add 2 images for one business. Look at the next one, look at the IKEA ones. You need to do something similar but choose your own business. Add one image which shows what their online channel looks like, and add a second image which shows what their actual store looks like. You choose which store you want. Clicks and bricks. Multi-channel retailing is often referred to as clicks and bricks, which means that businesses need to have a web presence, the clicks, plus a physical presence on the high street or in shopping centres, the bricks. Examples of businesses using this to distribute their products include Currys PC World, Argos and Tesco's, and many more. Each of these businesses have been very successful in using a web presence to increase sales and customer loyalty. Your task: add 2 images for one business which you have researched that has made the most money on both clicks and bricks combined. So you need to go and research on the internet and find how much money, how much sales, how much revenue a particular business has made through their online business, through their shop business. See what you can find. Single distribution channels. Very few retailers will use a single channel of distribution, although there are some exceptions to this, such as ASOS, AO, Very and Wiggle. These retailers are very successful, and by concentrating on having an online presence only, they have managed to build up strong brands and very healthy profits. There are many more online only retailers who are taking advantage of the continuing growth and popularity of online retailing. Your task: add one image for one business which you have researched that has made the most money on being a single distribution retailer. This is your investigation. You probably need to use something else other than this PowerPoint. You can use Excel, you can use Word, you can use pieces of paper. You need to do some research and then you need to write down your results. Boohoo is a UK-based online-only fashion retailer and was founded in 2006. Its products are aimed at 16 to 30-year-olds. In 2018, it had sales of just under £580 million. Boohoo employs over 2,000 employees and sells its products through the world. Number 1. Using the internet, research the following information on Boohoo. First, its products. Second, its financial data, sales and profits. Find out how many sales it's made, which is how many products it sold, and how much money they made, the revenue. Then its use of social media. And lastly, its website design and features. You probably might want to take screenshots of your work and actually create a collage or photos with your phone and put the images together. So if you can produce a data sheet, which is like a graph, that's fine. If you can just produce a collage, that's also fine. Once you've done it, take a photo of what you've done and put a copy of your photo in the workspace to the right here. Click on each of the speakers for each paragraph to be read to you. How many channels? Using a multi-channel approach will increase the number of potential customers and therefore increase sales and profit. However, it will also increase costs as more resources will be needed and the retailer must make sure there is enough demand for its products and services to make the investment worthwhile. Local, national and global businesses use multi-channel distribution, with the most popular choice being a physical outlet, e.g. a shop, and website that allows purchases to be made online. Many large businesses use further channels such as catalogues, telephone ordering and mail order to attract as many customers as possible. Online sales can also be increased through the use of own websites and paying for listings on comparison websites. Other online channels include using social media such as Twitter and Pinterest and marketplace websites such as eBay and Amazon. Increasing consumer expectations means that they expect most large and some small retailers to distribute products and services in physical stores and on the internet. Offering choice and convenience to customers in the way they can buy products is a method in which retailers can increase sales and make them more appealing to a broader number of consumers. If you want to read it yourself, feel free. If you want it read to you, click on the speakers. Omnichannel distribution. Retailers will attempt to make their multi-channel distribution consistent by using the same branding, image and processes to give customers the same buying experience, whatever channel they choose. Physical stores, websites, emails, social media messaging all show the same messages, offers and products. This is known as omni-channel distribution. This helps to create customer loyalty and provides a continuous experience for the customer. For example, the retailer John Lewis has designed all its distribution channels to offer the same service to customers. Customers can buy from John Lewis in the same way, whether in-store, on its website and mobile phone or on the telephone. This is going to be your investigation. These are the top 10 leaders of e-commerce platforms in the UK, starting from 10 and working their way down to the number 1, like the charts. You need to look through these, you need to probably listen to them, and then your task is on slide 12. Debenhams is a chain of department stores selling a range of clothing, household items and furniture in more than 170 stores and through its website. Founded in 1778, Debenhams has expanded to the country and opened stores in Ireland and Denmark. Website debenhams.com, estimated monthly traffic 14.2 million visits. Currys PC World. Originally an electrical retailer, Currys specialises in selling home electronics and household appliances through the UK and Ireland. Recently combined with PC World by its owners, Dixon's Carphone, Currys PC World also provides an e-commerce platform to sell household and telecommunications appliances online. Website currys.co.uk, estimated monthly traffic 17.4 million visits. John Lewis & Partners is a chain of high-end department stores that operates throughout the UK and in Ireland and Australia. Operating with more than 50 stores in the UK, John Lewis has also become a leading online seller of home and electrical appliances, fashion, beauty, baby, sport accessories, etc. Website johnlewis.com, estimated monthly traffic 20.3 million visits. Please bear in mind all these figures were all accurate based on December last year. With the current climate we've got in 2020, there's lots of things that have changed about each of these retailers. You definitely need to read these because you need to pay attention to some of the extra bits, and you do need to pay attention to the estimated monthly website traffic. Marks & Spencer is a leading retailer that specialises in selling clothing, home products and luxury food products. Founded in 1884, Marks & Spencer is firmly present in the UK and Ireland. To further its growth, M&S has launched a new round of development by opening brick-and-mortar stores in Europe and Asia, as well as selling online through its own website and in a partnership with the German e-commerce store Zalando. Website marksandspencer.com. Monthly traffic 23.7 million visits. Tesco, the world's third largest retailer and my local one, and one of the largest companies in the UK, operates hypermarkets and convenience stores. Through its brick-and-mortar stores and its e-commerce platform, Tesco sells groceries, home and hygiene products, as well as clothing and financial and telecommunication services. Even though the latest update, actually they closed down their F&F clothing and they now sell through Next. But their estimated monthly traffic is 25.5 million visits to Tesco.com. Asda is a leading retailer in the UK, owned by the American retail giant Walmart, one of the top e-commerce platforms in the United States. Besides its supermarket, where it sells groceries and various consumer clothing and home products, Asda is also a financial service and a mobile phone provider. These services are also on offer online through Asda's e-commerce platform, asda.com. Monthly traffic 25.6 million visits. Argos, believe it or not, Argos is in the top 5. Argos is a catalogue retailer also operating more than 800 shops in the UK and Ireland. A subsidiary of the British retailer Sainsbury's, now that was a new fact. Argos sells electronics, home and garden products, clothing, toys and sports equipment and more. Besides its more traditional operations, Argos has also become a leader in e-commerce in the UK. 51.2 million visits on their website argos.co.uk. ASOS is a specialised online fashion and cosmetic retailer for men and women. Launched in 2000, ASOS has expanded throughout the years to multiple countries of Europe and Asia. The leading British company in the UK e-commerce market, ASOS now employs more than 3,000 employees. Monthly traffic to ASOS.com is 54.3 million visits. eBay, only at number 2. A pioneer of e-commerce, is an American online marketplace that allows people and businesses to sell directly through its online auction platform. Founded in 1995, eBay has expanded to more than 20 countries, including the UK, organising the sale of products ranging from cars and vehicles to electronics and fashion, home and garden to sports and toys, and even business and industrial products. Estimated monthly traffic, wait for this, 355.5 million visits to ebay.co.uk. And as you would expect, number 1 is Amazon. Amazon was founded in the US in 1994 and started as an online bookstore that later diversified to products including media, electronics, apparel, as gadgets and stuff, furniture, food, toys and jewellery. Having expanded to many countries including the UK, Amazon has become the uncontested global leader of e-commerce and developed further into brick-and-mortar retail with the acquisition of Whole Foods Market, as well as publishing, electronics, cloud computing, video streaming and production. Let's face it, we use Amazon for an awful lot. Estimated monthly traffic 446.5 million visits to amazon.co.uk. That's just the UK one, that's not the amazon.com figures. Your task. You've looked at the top 10 retailers on slides 9, 10 and 11. Your job is to now produce a bar chart to illustrate the estimated monthly traffic of these top 10 online retailers. So that means you can draw it, you can do it on Excel. Whatever you need to do, you can take a photo or copy and paste it into the space below. You need to look at the names of the businesses at the bottom, and then you need to look at the estimated monthly traffic as the y-axis, and then off you go and draw in a bar chart. Then afterwards, so you split the box in two, select one of these retailers, visit its website, take a screenshot and explain why you think it's so popular with the shoppers. Your case study task. Beth Jones owns and runs a shop called Cambria Grocer. The shop sells food such as fruit, veg, cold meat, breads and dairy products. Her customers are local people, however tourists and some customers are willing to travel to her to buy her high quality goods. Beth has realised the importance of using the internet to sell her products. Therefore she is considering using the internet to sell her own goods on her own site. Evaluate, that's the good and the bad points. This is good because, this is bad because, this is an advantage, this is a disadvantage, this would be more effective, those are the types of words you need. Evaluate Beth's plan to sell her products by using the internet as well as using her shop. Your case study task. Task 1 comes in two parts. For each task, click on the sound file to actually listen to what you've got to do and how to write your evidence. Task 1. The following businesses use multi-channel distribution. Part A. For each business, outline the places where customers can buy its products and services. Literally, at the end of the bullet point, write down which channels that they use. Part B. Select one of the businesses and explain how multi-channel distribution has helped to increase sales and profit. Sales, that's how many products they sell, and profit, how much money they're making. Here's an exam style task for you to do. All retailers need an online presence to succeed. Discuss this statement. You need to write your essay response, a short essay, whether they do need or don't need an online presence and the consequences if they don't and how they succeed if they do. So you need to cover both sides of the argument. Here it is again. Now you've completed all the lesson, you can see the list of all the actions that you need to do. Use these 10 bullet points as a tick sheet, as a tick off sheet so that you know what you've got done and what you have left to do.